You've heard, we are members of the leadership of Rift Valley who wish to put our voice on record and to actively participate on actualizing aspects of the BBI report that will ensure that Kenyans benefit from the efforts made by the eminent persons chaired by Honorable Haji. As has been mentioned, the most important issues affecting Kenyans stem around the 9 points that were identified by the Building Bridges initiative. And indeed, this will ensure that we have a republic that is both peaceful and progressive. In fact, this process marks a rebirth. It marks a point at which Kenya becomes closer to being a highly valued member of the Committee of Nations, a country that ensures that elections do not bring violence, a nation that is able to talk among itself with homegrown solutions to ensure that there is progress and peace, and that Kenya becomes a leader in Africa and a leader in the rest of the world. We have had very unfortunate situations in the past where we have had to be ashamed as a republic. We highly value the decision by both the President and Honorable Raila Odinga to ensure that there is a culture of the winner and his competitor coming together, so that henceforth we don't need to fear elections. Henceforth, we should not be talking about tribes. We should be talking about a country. Indeed, as I can see all of you here, you actually represent the republic called Kenya. I don't think the younger generations are busy talking about tribalism like the older generations. We don't want to bequeath our grandchildren with very, very primitive ideas about competition between communities, which is very unhealthy. We now need to identify ourselves with ideas. We now need to identify ourselves with ideologies around political parties. And we expect political parties henceforth to bring forth an agenda that will ensure that Kenya remains one, while now focusing on how to rediscover economic growth, how to rediscover productivity in our country. And we believe that the BBI holds the key because it addresses all the facets. There has been some talk that, look, the top politicians are talking about things that affect themselves. I want to tell you that unless we fix the political environment, the economic environment will not thrive. We must ensure that our politics is not destructive and that our politics is not based on issues that are shameful, like which part of the country you come from. Why should you idolize where you come from, where you were born? And cutthroat competition, as if some are not Kenyans, as if freedom belongs to a few. I think that is something we have got to go away from, and we will participate very vigorously in the solution to this problem. And let us hope that henceforth politicians will rise above their pettiness, and we ourselves are going to lead, urging our people from where we come from to ensure that they actually read the document, debate amongst themselves, and understand that pettiness in some of our statements are completely misleading. Because during these discussions, we've had people saying, unless you put in there the price of cabbages, the price of, I don't know what else, porridge, then they are not going to support the process. Surely, who are you fooling? Since when do you write into the Constitution the price of sugar? Why do people make such statements as if Kenyans are really fools? I'm happy because I saw in the social media that a lot of them were really ridiculed when they started bringing such very ridiculous arguments. This process is meant to fix the way we live and to ensure that the problems that cause this unnecessary bloodshed will never arise again. Like we normally like pointing out, it was very shameful for us to lose babies, to lose our children during elections, including that young baby who just got a bullet when she was just playing on the balcony. And up to now, I'm sure the mother is still grieving. We are all grieving because why did we allow our country to go that far? I don't want to bore you with too much stories, but the point here is tumeungana, and as you can see, we are determined to move in that direction, and we are going to ensure that our people read, understand, and give comments. And we expect a bill to be developed, like has been mentioned. We expect that bill to be developed, and thereafter we have a popular participation where Kenyans also sign in, and then we start from the bottoms up. I don't think we are in a hurry to put it in Parliament as a first step. It should be amongst the people. Thank you very much, and God bless you.